Hi students, welcome to week 16 of the course. I'm going to go over some of the things that are due this week and some things that are due in finals week. So let's turn to iLearn. Okay, so this week you have a few things due. Also, as a reminder, if you haven't looked yet, make sure you look at your draft that you submitted for my kind of comments on week 15 for the research and recommendation report. Overall, everyone did a really good job. A few things that I noticed overall was that in your title page, make sure that you're specific about what the recommendation is. So recommendation to blank in order to blank, right? So let people know in a short sentence what it is that you're recommending and why. Another thing I noticed is some people are still not doing in-text citations. So make sure that you do check out the two things that I suggested as far as like how to cite properly within the text. So making sure that you either have the title, the author, and make sure the year is there as well. You don't have to follow these formats, but just making sure the title or the author or the year and the year is also in there so that I know where in which your paper you are using a source, because sometimes I can't tell from looking at your papers, whether or not it's a source and which source it is. So making sure you do that. And then also the works cited page, not many of you had this issue at all, but just making sure that you properly cite. And again, it's always like last name, first name, or the company or organization you're citing from, the year. So that could be the update on the website, the web page, or the year the thing was published. The title of it, whether it's a website page or an article page title, and then where you got it from, plus the full URL. So that's kind of basically how you do works cited reference. Most of you got that right. Another thing is that some people forgot to, or should maybe add some images, either graphs or just making sure that you have some visual elements in your report. You want to think about how are you visually sort of presenting your ideas to the reader. So thinking about that as well. So just little things. So anyway, I let you guys know all those things in your research and recommendation report draft that was in week 15. So the final isn't due until finals week on the 16th. So just know that that's not due until then. So you still have over a week to give yourself some time to edit it if you need to. This week, your report decks, your slides are going to be due on the 10th. And so basically like, you want to think about like, you want to clearly explain what the problem is and how you know that it's an issue. So the evidence, and then obviously like your recommendations and why those recommendations are something that this reader should follow, right? And then you have a Flipgrid, so you're going to be presenting 5 minutes maximum. You can have less than that. I would say over a minute, obviously, because that's really short. But yeah, and it is required for credit, so make sure you do it. If you're having any issues accessing Flipgrid, please let me know immediately. Either email me or we can figure it out. You can always email me your video. I do prefer that you do it on Flipgrid. It just makes it easier to grade. But this is a huge part of the grade. It is a requirement for the grade, and remember, to pass this class, you must complete the research and recommendation report with a complete grade, right? So if anyone has any questions about that, please email me. And I am going to be doing an optional Zoom meeting. This will be our last one for the week, so it's right here. It's in your week 16 announcements. So hopefully I see you guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to come to the optional Zoom meeting. It's about a half hour from 6 to 6:30. So yeah, come on by. It's not required, but you're welcome. And if you have questions otherwise, you can email me. All right, guys, thanks. Bye.